One, two, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold on, I gotta answer this.
Golly. Take 2 weeks off. Soon as we press the button, I gotta.
Oh,
take
we
this
already.
one.
Oh, we all like. Okay,
Yes.
my fault. My fault. Go ahead, pop it up.
Yeah, bro, we live.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta take this one.
And all of a sudden, in the midst of, I got to take this one. God damn, just ignored one right before that one.
I mean, you've been there for an hour and a half. I mean, that's not his fault. He was waiting an hour and a half. But been here an hour and a half waiting. And you have to take no phone calls, and then as soon as the camera come on, oh, I gotta take this.
Well, technically, whose fault was it? What time he get here today?
Who, you?
No, Nasty.
Oh,
Nasty did good timing.
yeah. It was before I ate.
Oh, that's good timing then. Especially if Nasty got here on time here.
Yeah, he got here before I ate, and I wasn't gonna eat. I was gonna wait for y'all to leave, and then I was like, nah.
Dive in.
Yeah, because here's the thing, man. Only thing I done had to eat today was an apple.
Wow.
Because last night, I went to Popeyes and I got my sandwich and my fries. And then I came home and I ate some little snickety snacks, candy, and little stuff like that. And then I went back to Popeyes. And I got
that's what we going now. Okay, go ahead.
I got the pickle glazed wings instead of the sandwich.
Okay.
And the fries, and then 2 strawberry cream pies.
Okay.
And so I nibbled on some fries, ate a wing, then realized they forgot my strawberry cream pies. So I went back to the TA.
That's 3 trips to the TA for Popeyes
to get my strawberry cream pies that I had paid for. And then I ate them as soon as I got home, and then was like, bro, I don't even need to eat all this chicken. That's too many calories. And I woke up full.
So that's what made you think all of that, huh? Oh, and that's the other thing that made you want to get think you need an apple today. After you went to Popeyes 3 times yesterday and on 3 different meals and got
2 meals. They forgot my strawberry cream pie.
You didn't have that mean you didn't need them then. For the most part, that's exactly what that mean. If you had to go back and get them now, you didn't need them.
I bought them.
But I'm saying you could have called them and told them put your name in. They'd gave you that whole order right back. No, trust me,
I wanted my strawberry cream pie.
I get it, but then that's what I'm saying. You didn't have to go in the middle of the day to go back and do that after you've been twice already.
Well, I catch them before they close.
Oh, you got that back end in too, huh?
Well, here's the thing. You still gonna want the strawberry cream. When you done order some strawberry cream pies, whether it's from Popeyes, McDonald's, you done got your mouth set on them strawberry cream pies.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna be happy until you get one.
Until they get back.
Because
sure.
I know you done this, and you may not admit it, but you done went to McDonald's before, and they told you they was out of strawberry cream pies, and you sat there and you thought about it. You know what? Well, I might try this other McDonald's across town.
I've done that several times, actually. Yeah, I've done it several times. I actually started with when Popeyes, when they had that apple pie. On the man, when Popeyes had that apple pie, I ain't never really tried them like that. Man, I didn't realize all the extra cinnamon they was playing with me over there. Instead of going to McDonald's, again, I do apple pie filthy, regardless. So it's like I said, the fact that I seen that cinnamon and all that running out that little box, man, please, it was game time for me. So yeah, no, that was what we were.
You know the best one though?
What?
Taco Bell caramel apple empanada.
I never tried that.
So it's not as much cinnamon and sugar as Popeyes give you, but you still got it. But the filling got that caramel in it, so it's a thicker sweet.
So it's gonna live there a little bit. I get it. No, I get it.
I mean, look, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. There's been a night where we went to Steak and Shake to get milkshakes for dessert after going to eat like a real dinner. Then went to multiple McDonald's trying to get strawberry cream pies and ended up going to Taco Bell and getting caramel apple empanadas. And then going home and having Steak and Shake and caramel apple empanadas. Oh yeah, and McDonald's cookies for dessert.
Boy, that's an awful morning. That is called for an awful morning. Well, we can go ahead and get this shit started because I don't know. He walking back and forth again.
He going to the bathroom. He opening and shutting doors. I guess he live here now.
Oh, almighty. Here you go. All right, here he go. God damn, here you go. The nasty one, y'all. Here you go.
Sorry about that. Business, business calls you gotta answer. You know what I mean? What's happening?
What been going on, Nasty? Talk to me.
Oh man, I just been working. And that's about it. Just trying to keep my head above water, kicking it when I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kicking it when I can.
I ain't seen you.
Well, we supposed to kick it Saturday, and Rue messed that up.
Where Rue at?
He ain't came on yet. That's all right.
Done popped in by now.
That's all right. Yeah. So, but did y'all have a good time Saturday?
It was wide open, man.
But nah, hold on. Before we get to Saturday, we gotta ask you where you been.
What you mean? The past 2 weeks.
He say he be trying to kick it and working, but he didn't kick it with his friends outside, and he didn't kick it with his friends on the show that we make people think that we actually hang out a lot.
Yeah.
So we do this show. So he didn't even come kick it with us where we fake that we hang out.
So what you saying then? What you said? What he need to explain?
Where was I the past 2 weeks?
He need to explain what you said.
I had a meeting that first week, and that came up a little late, but it was a state NAACP meeting. I couldn't miss that. And last week I got a crash out. Got some stuff going on in my life,
up.
And I needed a day. I just needed a day. So I took Monday and I got a little lit. Enjoyed myself. Went to see some folks. Watch my favorite show. All that.
What?
Oh, shut the fuck
So
up.
right now, my favorite show is a show called Banshee, and it's about this dude, man. He like he a con man, but somehow he unconned his way into being the sheriff of a city called Banshee, and all he doing is kicking ass. I'm talking about, you gotta think.
You didn't want to come share. You didn't want to come share that show with us on the podcast the last 2 weeks.
Oh, y'all didn't want to hear me last time I was here. Stop talking so much. Oh, y'all didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. That's what they said.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I was talking too much last pod.
So you just go away and just don't talk no more.
No, I was just giving y'all a little space because I ain't know if I don't want to overtalk.
No, we love that.
Well, I mean, if you would have came back, we could have worked through the chemistry.
No, man.
I just didn't think it. We needed such extreme measures. We're trying to build something here. We're trying to build on-air chemistry, off-air chemistry, because we don't hang out no more, and we missed you.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
No. I'm not saying like we missed you from like an emotional. My feelings are hurt. I'm saying we missed you in building the show.
Well, damn, that hurt a little bit.
Okay, I was speaking as a professional. I don't put my real personal feelings on podcasts.
So let me ask you though, what could have if you said what could we do to make us start kicking a little bit more? I guess for that part.
Yeah, I think that's as we
getting older.
We need to make that a priority. Like it's little stuff we can do throughout the week. Mm-hmm. Maybe we could do like a little cigar night, something like that. But
I've seen one of my buddies, they do like once every 2 weeks. They don't give a damn who it, like once every 2 weeks, him and his like buddy group, they go out for like whatever. And you only go out for about 2-3 hours. Y'all just kick it and catch up.
That's what I'm saying.
Can y'all get y'all's permission slips signed?
What? You need to stop playing. Play with somebody else.
Hear me.
Play with somebody else. But no, it won't hurt nothing to go get dinner. Y'all eat out like that already. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I eat at home. Oh, unless it's something pretty behind the bar, that's different.
See what I mean? It don't take much. So
kiss my
ass. But like we said,
hold on. Do y'all get blessed? By my bartenders?
Oh, for sure.
I don't want to hear it don't take much. It don't take much. You motherfucker, you get the blessings by showing up. Hell.
We all got bartenders that bless us though.
They don't bless me.
Mine bless me. Thank God for him. I'll be there Saturday. It's been a while. Yeah.
Where you going Saturday?
Nah, I'll be downtown. My favorite bartender, she working at the cigar bar Saturday, so
put her name on it.
I'm gonna be
we put a big M, not the little one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend.
Where you going?
Florida.
What?
Baby baptism.
Oh,
Okay.
why you say it like that? Okay, that's cool. Make sure you do something with them feet before you go. I ain't
Put
saying
them
like that.
dogs in
I'm
some
saying,
heat.
if you're gonna be out there walking in sand and
Oh, whoa,
you know
whoa,
what I mean,
whoa. Not
putting
beach.
your feet in
No,
water.
no. I don't do all of that
You
stuff.
ain't no
Okay.
beach baby.
Nigga, I'm a beach bar guy.
Oh God.
Well,
no.
y'all came to San Diego. The only reason we went to the beach and like actually put our feet on actual direct sand was because y'all wanted to do that shit. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I always go to the beach.
No, I go to the
Yeah.
I go to the beach to go to the bar.
Yeah. The shoe didn't fit for the beach. I tell you.
Nah. I like to get to the beach and get to working a little bit. My old days, I ain't gonna say now. My old days, I like to get to the beach and just do me some good working and seeing if I can find some little easy, cheap stuff for the night. Get started.
Yeah.
That's why I go to the beach bar.
The beach
Yeah.
bar, it's still
With the Latiki bar.
Yeah, that's why all the
Yeah.
freaks at.
Yeah.
Who else is drinking at 1:30 on a Saturday for no reason?
No, I need to find them people. They're my people. You know when they say find your people. Yeah.
The people on the beach, they out there having fun, had recreational activities, surfing, wading, boogie board, laying out, all that. Now I want to be at the bar with the niggas watching TV. They just don't want to be at home.
That's right. That's right. And they just came out here to get a little sunshine.
Look at it.
Yeah. At the very least.
you know, let's bring it in, Lee.
Oh well, and we gonna start out with the birthday shout out.
Oh yeah, let's start
Yeah,
out.
we can do what we want to do. I ain't tripping.
Lee, crank that happy birthday. We so glad you came.
Happy birthday to you.
Which one y'all want to hear?
My favorite is
I mean, y'all ain't gonna hear it, but
oh yeah.
Drake, happy birthday.
Yeah, I like Drake.
Man,
Shit, man.
y'all
That's a
think
good
I'm
one.
gonna play some Drake on this platform?
As you should.
Oh, you that deep in that Kendrick bag.
No.
Okay, I'm about to say.
No, bro, my Drake problems was well before Kendrick. Those things are separate.
I told you.
I was about to say
go
go
in. You
No. Whoa. Here's the thing. I'm a Drake fan.
You said some crazy shit though. Even before you can't be in and out with this shit.
Yes, I can.
Can't.
It's like I can criticize Drake in the ways that I criticize him and still say he makes great music.
You can't be biased when you do it. You say some like you will say some shit, and then if you know that's his bag, knowing that's his bag, you will come back and like criticize him on it.
Yeah, and I still say it sounds good.
Yeah, no, you will sometimes.
Bro,
Give credit, but even then you said that Kendrick's was that no, that was you. Sorry.
Well,
You said that Euphoria shit was the best shit on one of the I guess
that's my favorite diss from the beat.
oh my
But
God.
I say this though
My
about
God.
Drake. Drake is the monster we created. Okay, so when he first dropped, he was the soft boy, the heartbreak Drake, and then society changed
Ooh.
Drake. All right, so you can't be mad. It do it to us all. It do it to us all. It just Kendrick sat under a rock and read a little bit about Fred Hampton. Okay, all right. And so on. And he a little bit more militant, and he from Cali. But as far as he trying to hustle, he want to be in and out. Yeah.
But no. See, I think the fundamental issue when it comes to conversations that I have with people about artists is I can critique your artistic process. I cannot like your artistic process, but I can still like the art that you make.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And I cannot like the artists because at the end of the day, I don't care about these people. I don't want to meet these people. I just want to appreciate what they do.
Right.
And I'm sure there are artists out here who I probably know personally. Some people who just won't like this show because it's us.
Right.
Not because of the quality of it, just because of the person. They have a personal interaction stance on this human being. So
That's
I'm not
right.
going to support what you do.
That's right.
That's why I don't want to meet these people.
That's right.
I can have my opinions on Drake's process and think it's corny, weak, culture vulturish, and then the song come out and be like, "Oh yeah, that shit fire."
Yeah. No, yeah, I feel you, and I don't care one way or the other for real. But it is interesting that you know, people are a year later, like this still the biggest talking point on like TikTok and Twitter when even with like the movie Sinners, and I know you ain't seen it yet. But they comparing that to certain parts of the beef. So, but
which parts of the beef?
How Kendrick is one person within the story,
okay,
and Drake is kind of like that other person. And I'm not gonna ruin it for you. Just go see it because it's awesome.
Well, here's the thing with me: spoilers don't spoil movies for me.
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody who haven't seen it either.
It's been out. It's been out long enough. Damn them.
Okay, so I'll spoil it. So, Michael B. Jordan, he kind of plays a twin.
What's the name of that movie again?
Sinners. So I hate to, man, I don't want to spoil it, but Michael B. Jordan is a twin. All right,
like twin.
Slap? Yeah, like slap.
How they do it? I don't.
Thug say y'all ain't supposed to do that no more.
Oh, but how do they do it?
Yeah, no, they just swipe their nose from my. Hey, I'm too old. I'm too old to know.
Did I do it right?
I think so. It looked like you were wiping your nose, so I guess that's close enough. But so Michael B. Jordan is a twin. Him and his twin moved back to like Old Town, Mississippi, and they started a juke joint.
Where did they move from?
Chicago
to fucking Mississippi.
Well, they started off in Mississippi, moved to Chicago, got involved with Capone, and then moved back.
You want to know what I told my mom when she told me she was considering retiring to Mississippi?
Yeah. I would love to know.
You're not gonna see me often, Mom, and I hate that for us.
I'm trying to tell you.
And she was talking about Tupelo too.
Look, I don't deal with them type of racists.
You know Tupelo. That's where Mudbone's from. You know Mudbone. Why are you apologizing in the middle of my story?
One, to run out, and I don't like doing that. Then two, just a second.
Oh,
One I had to run out. My fault, Nasty.
I mean,
I know.
Man, get this nigga in the halo,
bro. I ended up scuffing my shoe one, and then on top of that too, had to do a lot. But we back, baby. We back. What's going on? What I missed?
We was talking about. I was telling him a little bit about the movie Sinners and how folks on the internet they putting up these think pieces right on how it's kind of like the Kendrick and Drake within the movie, and I was telling him, but he done started talking bad about Mississippi. And which I couldn't move there. Don't plan on visiting. You know what I mean? Them ain't my type of racist. You know what I mean? Them ain't my type of racist. So
I mean, if I ever go to Memphis again, shout out to Memphis. I love that city. Y'all know why. I would do my best to avoid Mississippi. I don't even want to touch it. I hate going through Mississippi when I go to New Orleans, and I'm half New Orleans.
Yeah.
Fuck, you keep saying that. No, say you said that 2 weeks in a row. I think
I'm half New Orleans.
What's your other half?
Oh, black.
That's what I'm saying. What in the fuck is half New Orleans?
You have New Orleans. You have Cartersville, if anything.
Maze Road,
Cartersville. You can't say you have New Orleans and then I say the other half is a city. Everybody know you black. You can't deny that.
I'm half New Orleans.
No, when you talk about you gotta do your shit like it's a nationality. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
Because everybody know you black.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not an African. I'm not an islander. I ain't one of them British talking Africans either. You know what I'm saying? So no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna be describing myself like that. So somebody ask me, "What are you?" I'm gonna tell them I'm a nigga.
Cranky, mate. You're much a cranky.
I'm telling them I'm cranky.
You're much a cranky, mate.
I'm gonna tell them I'm black. I'm half New Orleans.
Oh my god.
And half Cartersville.
Half New Orleans.
Hey, all right. If it worked for you, it worked for me. But
you know I'm half New Orleans.
Oh, you still got to be. That's case. Be 33 and a third of half New Orleans, and be that other 33 and a third Cartersville, and then you said the other black.
Well,
that's
see,
crazy.
It's
fuck. Even say that out loud.
I'm really just half New Orleans, half Cartersville, right?
Yeah.
But then if you really want to break down the percentages, like the real percentages, I don't even know how.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, they
Get
don't.
in this goddamn show today, fellas.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, wish your baby a happy birthday. We didn't do that when you left because it wouldn't be appropriate.
Yeah, you gotta do.
It was just a happy B-Day, Teasy. We cut up this weekend, man. Everybody that was there, we appreciate y'all coming. We had a vibe, man. Everybody showed up. Nas was supposed to be there, but Nas he started playing. But you know, shout out Teasy, man.
It's
One of the big
Roof
schools
Hall.
of the game.
Look, happy birthday, T. And look, I'm my first hat. I'm getting with you. Coming soon. Coming soon. I know I said that 1,000 times, but it's coming soon.
Hey.
Yeah, you was trying to get a tattoo the other day.
Yeah,
we wasn't gonna let you.
Yeah, no, don't do that. What? No,
you was fucking stupid. They try to get a tattoo and start trying to be aggressive because you wanted a tattoo, but then was.
No, I'm just saying.
You asleep. You didn't want to get no fucking. It was already 4 o'clock in the morning, too.
No, about 5.
About 5. There was no point in trying to get a tattoo.
Yeah. Nah, you know.
They attacked that chicken plate, I heard.
Whooped him. Whooped.
No. Nah, I ain't eat no chicken. Nah, I did eat them beans, though. Yeah. I got some chicken, too. Where was the chicken at? I thought it was out of meat. Okay. Whoa. Wow. That's a little wild. Yeah, that's a little wild.
Hey, speaking of where's the meat, Shay Shay stepping away from. No, I'm saying y'all said it. So I said since you said that. Shay Shay stepping away from ESPN, man. How you feeling? Is that forced, or is he doing that? Or
well, he didn't step away.
That's what I'm asking. You think that's ESPN or is that?
Nah, that's bigger. That's Disney. That's them 2 eras. You know what I'm saying? That's the
machine
park. Mm-hmm. That's your childhood. Hey, you freaky nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You got exposed. Mm-hmm. We don't care if you're a freak. We're freaks too.
Mm-hmm.
You got exposed. And that's the bigger thing now.
Well, how do y'all feel about the interaction? Because I felt like it was weird for him to interact with any woman on that type of level. You know what I mean? And I'm just talking purely the conversation. It was childish.
I mean,
it was childish as hell. And it triggered me to say that he really might be a little. You know what I mean? Them allegations, he ain't just got past. You know, he ain't Missy Elliott dodged them. Oh, look him. I mean, but you know what I mean? This ain't the Matrix. You know what I mean? Nah, and then I seen him do the not the Cupid. It might have been the Cupid Shuffle today. No, just a regular electric slide. I seen this on the Shade Room. Zesty. I'm talking about. Look,
hey.
I think he been putting on the front for a while. That my Michelle, that was a Michael. We ain't hit nothing from Michelle.
So look, Nancy, wait, now damn, you can't do all that. You ain't gonna do like that. So first, let me say, my opinion.
How you doing up?
He trying to make sound like he a super freak, and he might be a super freak.
Okay, doing him like some type of way.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, but I don't know what
you mean.
I don't know what.
Hey, you better relax.
But no, for real, with me saying that is, I understand where you coming from, but also, bro, we all done been in that heated little moment where we talking crazy as fuck. We luckily don't get exposed. You know what I'm saying? It's like we all done said some old wild shit, some leave that chocolate butter inside. You know, all that we've never said it. You know what I'm saying? But
you said leave something inside you.
Chill, right? I clean stuff. It's like we've all said the wild stuff. Or we've texted.
Hold on. We gotta just take a stop. Just think about telling somebody to leave that chocolate butter inside of you, right? Like chocolate butter. That's
disgusting.
That is two black men.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. You going too freaky. What I'm saying is if you think about it, bro, like everybody done messaged too wild. Everybody done messaged extra out. Like,
oh God, yeah.
So what I'm saying is the only difference between that is he got exposed. I don't think it made him gay But no, it's not, I don't know if we can use that. But
Yeah,
I don't think. I don't know if it
maybe
made
it
him
was
like that.
maybe it was the green fanny pack.
That was orange. The green.
The
That green.
orange one.
The outfit was green. He had that orange leather.
Like
It was go hard. It was go hard though.
Have y'all seen him doing the electric slide though?
No,
He got two
Hold on, let
hip
me-
replacements.
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't.
He don't need to do no hip
Man,
replacement. No way.
What?
I ain't pumping with two bad hips.
Two real bad. But I mean, you know, he probably got some of the best doctors in the world. But again, like I said, I think you're a freak. Don't get it twisted. But
He need to get off the internet.
as far as all that, we can't say that, Nasty.
He got to.
Well, he got to take a break.
Man, look at
And
this.
I think,
This ain't beating no allegation.
let me see. That shit weak. So, yeah, no, that shit weak.
Man, hey, it's out there. Let it be. Let it be, because it's out there.
That shit weak.
That's out. What now, Lee? Come on now.
Hey man.
I don't care if you
Hey,
from
man.
South Georgia.
Hey man.
I don't care if you
Hey,
from
man.
South Georgia and you the country wherever mile. Yeah, hey,
I ain't
that
like-
right
I
there.
ain't like that.
Look. I think what you're getting at over here, totally separate conversation. Now, what I saw right there,
What's that say? to
it's
you?
terrible.
Uh-huh.
It's god awful. I mean, piss fucking poor. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, church folks. I love y'all. But nah, I just that's a bad electric slide. That's a bad electric slide for anybody, but especially when you got muscles and salmon pants.
Yeah.
You can't have muscles and a thin waistline
Yeah.
and salmon pants and do anything zest and not be taken that way. Cause you know, if you swole, right, you know, like real swole motherfuckers, right? People, excuse me, church people. I'm so sorry. I mean,
Why? Hey, you,
Hey, man, we in the middle
look,
of the show.
just-
Hey,
after this or something. But
Yeah.
you can't,
yeah, I'm sorry. Church,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
don't
But no.
talk to God.
Oh,
Don't talk to them.
Yeah.
But they the ones who matter, right?
No.
But anyway, no. But like, you know, usually you talk about people swole, your normal swole. They ain't doing all that cardio, all that cut, and they still drink a little beer. You know, they got a little gut here, you know. But they wait. But you see them swole, muscly, might care a little bit too much how they look, mother. With the because they got a slim waist, because they got the diet down pat.
Yeah.
They only drink vodka straight or vodka water twice a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't smoke pot because they don't want to get the munchies. You know, them types. Them the muscle ones you worry about. And when you see that the big muscles and then the little waistline, the salmon pants, the bad electric slide, you might be onto something.
Y'all
them
are
the type.
judging
Them
folks.
the type that old high school friends might find at a gay bar in Atlanta.
Y'all are judging folks because they got good discipline. Y'all crazy. Because they got fucking discipline. They got to be whatever y'all call them. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy and wrong as hell, man. So if you go get a haircut and get your face done every week, that means you guys want extra shit on you.
No,
that's not fair. Y'all tripping.
I used to.
B, you might be right.
That's
You
what
might
I'm
be right
saying.
about
Y'all judging folks. Y'all let it
You
ain't
might be
fair.
right about
I used to go to the barbershop every week, and at least once a month I'd go to the spa. I get a facial. Pause. I try to think of another
I
way
get
to
it. No, I'm with
describe
you.
it.
We ain't even gonna do it, Joe. I see you good.
I get the eyebrows threaded, cleaned up right on fleek. Get the feet done. You know, they got to work the feet. Manicure me up, please. And let me get a little 30-minute massage in there.
Mhm.
Wasn't an Asian spot, okay? So don't ask.
Yeah.
He wasn't the one behind the movies.
It
Or
wasn't,
right beside the movies.
it wasn't in Cartersville.
Behind City Wind.
Nah, it was in Bahrain.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure you all right.
Nah, it was in Bahrain. You know, you ain't gotta go to the spa for that in Bahrain. That's stupid. Let's go to the zoo. 40 BD. So I heard.
Oh,
I never spent 40 BD to do whatever they say they do over there. I've never done that. But
oh, you
that's
funny,
what they
man.
do.
You funny.
Speaking of, also, is this fucking ad show today? Shouting out Teasy. He got country cuts, lawn care. I'm gonna need some chicken.
No, we still gonna
Oh,
show
no.
love. Now,
I'm
this
gonna need some chicken.
We're gonna shout out Country
We
Cuts
just the
every
Ville now.
time now.
I'm
This
gonna
the
need
Ville. Everything in the Ville, we gotta shout out.
I'm gonna need
He's
some
a
chicken.
no.
Hey, okay, I need a promo code then. Yeah, give me a promo code.
I can dig that too. Now y'all help cut it in now.
Yeah,
Shout out
promo
Country Cuts and tattoos by
Damn.
tattoos by KK2 Wing, excuse me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, KK2 Wing. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Shout him out though. Everything bought
Country Crazy.
do
Yeah,
that.
Jarvis James. Y'all know.
Even though Jarvis ain't, he ain't the Ville.
Look, my boy.
He's still the Ville. He Woodland. He got all it, so that's my guy.
My boy, but wheelchair bound right now. But we all right. We all right.
He said he wheelchair bound, still throwing it. Shout out Mary Jane and Jay, man. He said, you hear me? I say he still throwing it. Shit.
Hey, but back to that Shay thing, right? And I think Kyle's trying to get into it, talking about it, getting off the internet and stuff. I think you're saying he's a little bit too old for that young lady.
Yeah, I don't care what society says. If you 35, 36 years older than somebody, you shouldn't be trying to lay with them or be with them. That's just me, because you got so much life under you. You damn near manipulating this girl, and I know what the law says. But if it was, I wouldn't do it. I can't even do. Well, I don't do nothing now, but like within my time, I wouldn't even at 33 under 25. You know what I mean? Just because life, you know what I mean? I got a little bit too much life under me to be dealing with somebody that young. And on top of you should know this, that little girl need to live her life. All right, she need to go through the hoops and whatever we had to go through.
I'm saying, but what if she's some little fine shit and he just trying to punch down on her? He ain't trying to do no extra. He just want to do what he doing. Like he said, she the one who was talking about leave all that chocolate butter in me.
Man,
she was talking all that nasty shit to him.
Find something older. You see what I got you.
I get it, but sometimes, Naz, you got to think, if he's not, and I'm not saying Shay didn't come at her. What I'm saying, if she responding like that, what is he supposed to do?
Man, look, that man is exposed to a little bit of everything on a day-to-day basis. He could find something better than a 20-year-old white girl that do OnlyFans.
What if he don't want better?
He can go into the industry himself. Go to the hub.
What if you don't? But what if? I think it's like two different conversations, right? His discretion with partner, terrible. And I think part of that discretion of it being poor discretion is her age.
Right.
Now, not saying that they ain't young ones who learn the game in the game, they hold it down, right? Because you got the old heads. The old heads became the old heads some kind of way. There's a reason why Dre is relevant in our life, and that she didn't start. You know what I'm saying? She didn't start learning how to hold it down. The first time she held it down.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
You think about Ruby Rose. Her one little slip up was like, I was around certain people and I was like 16, 17. Mm-hmm. Well, you know Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Yes, you were. Mm-hmm. But point being is, bro, you gotta fuck on the right one.
I get that.
You gotta, because if I'm paying, or if it's like an agreement and we ain't got no real emotions tied to this, who cares how old she is as long as it's legal? Because you are having your situation is transactional. It'll be different if you dating, right? It's different if you dating. But if this girl is presenting herself as somebody who is, hey, you meet these terms, I meet these terms, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever those terms are, and they're non-emotional, none of that. Because when you talk about emotional terms, it's a different conversation. We're talking about straight up transactions. Then who cares how old she is?
Because what I agree.
Whether the straight up.
Now we're talking about, again, if we're talking about dating, that's a different conversation.
But not even technically, it's not. Because again, dating and fucking and transacting, them in the same thing.
Well, I'm saying dating like seriously dating somebody. If you are like in your 50s, right, 60s, and you dating somebody in like their early 20s, that's weird. But if you just that old and you just plowing them, I wouldn't do it. But
she asked for a baby though. So what part of that?
Them old heads been telling me. Listen, them old niggas been telling me the last couple weeks. Date stands for dick at the end. So what I'm telling you is, at that point, if we going through all that and we going through all this plan, yes, we going for that. Like regardless of the other, if you consent to say, yeah, we gonna go on a date. Yeah, we gonna go chill. I know who you is. This Shannon Sharp. This ain't no regular guy.
No.
So again, I get what you're saying. But I'm just speaking on everybody saying, and I heard what you said too. It's like the age gap. I get it. This girl didn't just out of the blue just find, hey, say, Shannon, you nice, you woo. I know who you is. This is somebody. So again, the transactional, yes. But even if we do go on a date, if it's still that and we fuck around and like each other, that's what it is. Regardless.
No, I'm talking about where you start, right?
Yeah.
I ain't talking about like if we start liking each other, because at the end of the day, you can start liking somebody. And now I don't know how you turn that video off.
You keep watching. My bad. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't notice. I didn't even notice.
Whatever he was doing. But like I'm with you on that one. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, like, if you are an older person and you are looking to date, like, I mean, build something, not just dick at the end. You know what I'm saying? Maybe last name at the end, right? And you're that much older, and that's where you're looking to find your next person. That's weird to me, because how do you find enough common ground with that person that's not quote unquote predatory? But then let's put a period here. You also can't put an age on life and experience, because you can meet somebody in their 40s and they green as hell because they haven't been exposed to much, or telling you that somebody who got married a little bit later than others, right? And then going through the negative side of that piece, right? You see different sides of life. And like when you're in that marriage bubble, you miss out on how the streets work, right? So if you got married at like 19, 20, and you were locked in for 15 years, then you hop out into your damn 40s, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get back out there. You done lost so much on what motion is if you was actually being committed in your marriage and like not like having an ear to the streets, you know what I'm saying?
But to even make it more logical is like, if you think about it like this, let's say if you got a 50-year-old woman who is a square, a man, woman, whatever, square, they ain't really done too much. The life lessons there, whatever, they done been through some shit compared to that little 20-year-old CEO daughter of Apple type shit. She's experienced 20 times more, and I'm not saying just time. She's seen more. She's been hands-on a lot more compared to that 50-year-old who's been sitting still, chilling. And all
she might have seen more, but she ain't
living. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. If we strictly talking about transaction, what we went back to, you said the old girl who we talking about. She's been around. She been seeing that. Shay wasn't playing. He was a football player up until 10 years ago, for real. He was locked in on the NFL. Now he's able to have fun. Now he outside. And so with that being the case, you get what I'm saying? Like he already said, I'm not spending money. I wasn't doing it. I came home. I was with my mama helping her out. Go ahead.
And he also became where when he was football popular, he's him where he's at, because they know him right at the different spots. But then when he became Shay,
come on, man,
he became a different type of popular to where the popular chicks that the popular niggas can't hit are probably in his DMs.
Shay can hit them. That's where I'm at. And that's my point of what I'm saying.
It's funny you said that, because I was gonna talk about when it came into dibbling and dabbling and moving around in the streets, right? Like, fuck the fronts. Everybody know how niggas move. Like, and if a couple of people in a circle move a certain way, it's assumed and understood that everyone in that circle is built from the same thing, although they may execute and move differently. I learned so many of my lessons of how to move from watching y'all move when I wasn't moving like that. And so I didn't have to, like, you talking about like the CEO daughter hadn't lived it yet. Well, I watched people live certain stuff.
Yeah.
So like, y'all know me, I don't mess around in the same city like that. It'd be spread out. Well, that's me watching my friends. Oh, no, you caught up because you at Applebee's and Shorty is here, not because you invited her. And then other Shorty is here because it's Saturday in Cartersville and Applebee's. And now you got two in this month. You know what I'm saying? And y'all hadn't talked to each other, and y'all end up in the same place on accident, right? So I learned, all right, now you separate the circles. You understand this, the movement. So saying all of that is you don't always have to like live shit personally to be mature.
No, I'm with you on that.
But if I saw y'all and one of y'all with a 19-year-old at our ages now, I'm talking dirty about y'all.
You feel me?
You should.
Talking greasy about y'all. Y'all feel.
Yeah, nah. That's
But if you ever catch me at 50 and I go grab me a little 25, 23-year-old thing, you say what the fuck you want to. I don't care. And that's my choice.
You know what I'm gonna say?
If I'm outside like that, I'm 50 years old and I done did my thing. Hey man, what I do is what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm gonna say where friends at.
And that's what I'm telling you. So now let's say, man, yeah, let's move it up.
The 25 is the cutoff, right? Once that frontal lobe is developed, hey,
you grown, girl.
It's Hunger Games, boy. Everybody for themselves. After your frontal lobe is developed, to me, that's when you're an adult.
You're old enough to walk across the street. You're old enough to get hit. That's what they say. You hear me?
After your frontal lobe is developed. After the frontal lobe is developed.
Shit.
Is that real?
That ain't butt naked, is it? Shout out naked.
Yeah.
Man.
6'5", where you at now?
Yeah, he probably ain't got no service in Chicago.
Hey, you there?
Oh, there you go.
Pressing button.
I heard him. Rude. What the shot talking about?
Hey, text him and tell him he in the show, but we can't see him.
All right, we got you.
Yeah, we
got you, my boy.
Though, because that's a bad visual.
We got you, my boy.
So Dean, what you gonna do if you 55, right? And you single, you ain't with nobody.
Yeah.
We ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then that nice little piece of 22-year-old.
I gotta tell her no. Me personally, I just gotta tell her no.
That's cow.
But every man need to develop some type of self-control. That's part of it too. That man ain't got no self-control.
You ain't gonna shoot. You ain't gonna shoot. But if she shoot at you, you ain't gonna move out the way.
Look, I'll let her shoot. Ain't nothing gonna happen though. She gotta go on, and that's on everything. Yeah, move along. Yeah,
you know what? You know what I wish we had recorded.
Especially 22 and white. You're not finna get me.
Well, I didn't say
all right. Well, you see what happened to him. It ain't 22 and black. It's
we just talking about 22
I mean,
at this point.
Well, you see how Ant-Man is being treated, and
he got some old
Zion. He dealing with black women.
Well,
he
got her pregnant.
That's what she wanted. That's probably why she suing, because he wouldn't put that baby grave in.
Baby gravy. Baby gravy. That was exactly what the fuck it was. That nasty shit. How the hell you even think of baby gravy?
She has ChatGPT. What's a country way to say come?
Yeah, baby gravy. And then gonna say I want you to put a big black baby in me. Big black baby would have turned me off. I would have dumped on.
I just would have stopped texting.
Man.
Hey.
Or would have texted a friend and took her out.
But no, that's what I'm saying though, bro. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's a different situation because again, like you said, Shay, he was way more pop. He was popping before when he had the helmet on. Now the helmet off, folks can see him. They see how fly he can get. He moving around, got his own liquor.
Yeah,
it's different, bro. It's
self-control though.
I get it. No, I definitely get it.
It's real because you know when I come home, I don't touch nothing in this city.
Man, listen. Hey, and so what you think about that?
Don't spin out of that like. All right. That is true though. It is true.
Listen, bro. Let's move on. Let's move it on, bro. Because I'm about to say, you get started. I'm gonna get started.
Because I mean,
I'm on it today.
If you talking about you watch me move, I know if you watch me move,
that's what I'm telling you.
Quiet as kept.
Don't you get fucking started either. So listen, don't get carried away. But listen.
No, what's up, baby? Hey. Yeah.
Listen. So look though, what you think about Kevin Gates pulling up? First, before I say that, what you think about Kevin Gates making all them comments to LeBron?
I take my shirt off so I can look like him. Just had titties hanging. Yeah, like, somebody want to see that. That fat motherfucker. You show up to the game with your little chains on and your fake Muslim girl covered up. And then you got your damn breast out, looking for your viral moment. Nigga, no. Nobody cares. Luca Brasi came out 10 years ago. Man, after you went to prison, I don't know what happened in prison, but it came back a little different.
Yeah.
Just a little different. No shade.
Okay.
No shade. No oil, no did, none of that. I'm just saying, you start acting a little different.
Yeah.
Now you talking about you don't like the way a man, wife look at him and the way them other women look. Hey, bro, nigga, go look at her in her fucking eyes. That's all you can see because she got all that shit on.
But let me ask you. No, I ain't gonna talk bad. I ain't never gonna talk bad about Savannah.
No,
I ain't never talk bad. I ain't never talk bad about Savannah James.
Motherfucker.
Ideally, that's what you want.
That's
Savannah.
exactly what you want.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
You don't want Brittany Renner looking like this.
Nah, I don't want Brittany Renner and all that.
Now you always start going too far, bro. Listen, Brittany Renner still Brittany Renner, and she can get whatever, but it's just the fact of, am I gonna pick Savannah James or am I gonna pick Brittany Renner over Savannah James? Absolutely not. Not even on her worst day.
I'm just saying I can do without the extra.
6'5" and the ass 6'5".
I can do without the extra. There you go.
Yo, hood. What's up, Army? What's up, Army? Hey, Rue. What you think about let me ask you. Would you take you a Brittany Renner over Savannah James?
I like whores.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
That's
There
the
you
real
go.
I know.
There you go.
I do feel
Man,
that.
y'all know Lil Jon be on Police Now. I mean, America Most Wanted.
Who?
Lil Jon, he be hosting it.
Like Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Hosting American
America's Most Wanted.
I didn't know that shit still came out. Came on, excuse me. Hey, but get back in the goddamn topic. Country, what you think? You didn't pick. You said you like horror, but that don't mean I'm talking about to date one to make her yours. You gonna walk around Brown Village and let them see Brittany Renner over Savannah.
Y'all talking to me?
Yeah.
I said I like whores. The fuck?
I get it, but that don't mean so. I'm saying you caking her over Savannah though.
I want the Brittany Renners, the Melissa Ford, the Black Chinas. What's the more? Let's name some more hoes, DJ. Shit.
Yeah, keep it going. Shit. Let's finish.
Drea, Bernice.
I don't think.
Come on, man.
I make Bernice shit now.
Evelyn Lozada.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, what you think about what the Lakers doing or not doing?
Man, you need to chill right now because that shit.
I know it. I'm trying to tell you.
LeBron turned the ball over. Like, what the hell are you doing?
What's the score?
Rule. If we win game 5, game 5, we straight.
Yeah, I'm about to say if we win, if they don't beat us tomorrow, then we coming back.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Ant-Man. Ant-Man, get these old niggas up out of here tour.
Well, you know,
It's hey, KD, I got you last year. Hold on, Roof. KD, I got you last year. Joker, I got you last year. Come on, Bron. You see how you pushing with it? Get your old ass up out of here, Bron.
Well,
hey, you know who next?
Well,
Steph.
I don't like Ant ain't one of my young niggas I like. So
Who your guy?
Man, come on, man. Nigga, watch out.
I already know.
You know he at home though, right? On the 4-piece.
He got hurt.
Give him the fuck.
He still would have been home.
I was about to say, regardless, he was there the whole first 3 games.
He was beating them by 40, and they came as soon as he got hurt. They came back and won. What did that tell you?
That John Morant's a great basketball player, and his team needs him.
Yeah, bad.
Man,
Him and Zach Edey.
Where they
what's up, Arnold?
29.
What's up, Armin? You so Armany. Hey, but look, so let's get back on topic now. Damn. So
I was talking
Nasty,
about
what?
I don't got too much for Kevin Gates. So as I don't, I thought the comments was out of bounds. I feel like he was looking for attention. But like, they've been busting since Luka Bryson. And then now he dating Brittany Renner. Drake out here looking good.
She looking
What I
good.
mean? Amazing.
Mhm.
And I feel like he's spiraling.
Brittany Renner look good.
But he said Brittany Renner.
I don't know what
But
you look like. I ain't seen her.
He still got Drake on the cut now.
Yeah, I
Drake
know.
is still he is now. He's still Drake just want to be on the farm. She ain't trying to be out in the mix no more. She done got too popular. She chilling now. Take a couple pictures, doing a little guard.
That means she ain't fucking with him, VJ.
I mean,
Is Cleveland going to the championship?
Tomato.
They ain't gonna make it out the East. Boston will be there waiting on them. Whoever.
They ain't playing nobody playing Miami weak ass this series.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Boston be there
They
waiting
wouldn't
on
even beat
whoever.
them if Jimmy was there.
They wouldn't beat New York.
They got Lonzo Mourning. Come on, Pat, give me a kidney.
We can move on. We can take it. Gates though.
You think? But y'all think the Lakers are done? Or does LeBron have another 3-1 in him?
We got one more
I
3-1.
think you do, yeah, for sure.
We ain't got to worry about it. Ain't LeBron. It got to be Luka to do it.
Shit.
You still gotta have Bron there.
Nah, it need to be. It gotta. They both
Luka
did it last game.
He gonna have to bucket.
I mean, JJ played the same
Bro,
five for
they
24
foul-
minutes.
Bro, why do they foul Luka so much? That shit be pissing me off.
Why do they what?
They just be fouling Luka.
Because he's a great basketball player and they can't stop him.
Especially what's his name, McDaniels. He just be
Oh,
fouling.
he's a hack.
Like, he just be fouling.
Yeah. But I mean, Vanderbilt need to get a few little minutes if it's just for defense. Goodness gracious. Tell them swing the ball. Just keep it moving. Because we need that defense. I mean, Jesus.
I thought you was gonna say we need that D.
I don't need this gonna sound a little.
Nah, I know you don't need no D because you lead with Dick. Ain't that what he said?
That's what he said, and he about to have a time to show that.
Dick drive his car. That's
What'd you say, Rue?
Dick drive his car, not pussy.
Ain't that right, Pimpin?
Y'all crazy.
Oh.
Y'all crazy.
We doing?
Is there anything else in basketball y'all care about? Other playoff series outside of
The chef gonna get them up out of here in a minute.
They playing tonight, ain't they?
Yeah,
The Rockets gonna win one more.
Oh, chill, Dean.
Is it 3-1
Man,
right
I'm
now?
trying to tell you, it's 3-1.
3-1?
2-1.
2-1.
That's a
Okay.
7 seed.
Did they steal that one last night? Or which one did Houston steal?
Rule. I'm gonna tell you why.
So you don't be watching basketball? No, Saturday night. No, Saturday night. Yeah, no, we could. Cause we didn't even really talk about Saturday night, but now they play tonight.
Well,
the Heat are dog walking the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs are dog walking.
Been like that all
yeah,
game.
they were winning by 30 in the
in
first.
the first quarter.
103-57 in the third. Oh man, nigga, I'm going home
103-57
in the third.
It was like 35-8 in the first quarter.
Who they gonna get this summer? Miami.
Who?
Miami.
Giannis. Ain't Giannis available this summer? This is summer, ain't it?
I mean, I don't know because Dame torn Achilles.
Milwaukee ain't finna let that man bounce out.
He gonna force his way out.
Yeah, he gonna
Dame.
Oh, you said Dame.
No. Giannis. Dame. Yeah, he gone. I'm holding that shit.
Dame finna retire.
Dame done, so he did get hurt.
Yeah,
torn Achilles.
torn Achilles. Like
He
oh,
might
as well just get out.
Yeah, he can hang that up.
But he running to catch the ball. That nigga just fell forward.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Dame time over.
I want more.
It's time to wrap.
Yeah.
Oh,
36, right? 36, 30,
35.
35,
35, 36, something like that.
Yeah, man, you don't made a killing.
He done cheat. He done had a good
Hey,
time.
but
He don't made over 200 goddamn me. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. He done made a killing.
And his shoe money. He got real shoe money.
But Dame, he get that vibe like this nigga a real basketball player.
Yeah.
He wanted
I ain't
that
saying
ring.
he ain't gonna stick it out.
That's what I'm saying. He wanted that ring,
But-
but he'll go get on the SARS team. I think.
Yeah, he'll Gary Payton. He'll
He
do the
won't
Gary
want to come on. He
Payton.
don't want to be
Hey,
in that Gary Payton though.
you need to chill, Dean. Nigga ain't
No, I ain't say he was Gary Payton. I'm saying he'll go do what Gary Payton
Wait,
did
go-
with the
hey, y'all
Lakers and with the Heat.
Y'all saying that Gary was better than Dame Lillard?
I ain't saying that either.
Oh, what about that? Is that what you saying?
I think Rule's saying that Dame ain't gonna be
Is
that
that what you
sorry.
saying? That Gary Payton better than Damian Lillard?
Talking to me.
Goddamn right, I'm talking to you.
That ain't what I'm saying. I don't know.
Then why you say that? Then what you just said?
Because he was trying to compare him to Gary Payton. Because don't get me wrong, Dame from Oakland, but you know what I mean. GP from Oak Nasty. That's what he say.
Hold on now. I was saying that. Hold on, Lee. I was saying that you were saying that Damian Lillard is better than Gary Payton. All right.
No, I
don't. In nobody universe is Gary Payton a better point guard than Damian Lillard.
I didn't say that, Michael.
Okay, my bad.
Hey, Silk.
What's happening?
Did you finish that Rashad McCants interview?
Yeah, Rashad said some stupid shit on that interview. I'll give you that.
The one where he said he can get 81.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I mean, that shit was so.
We got Rashad McCants. We got me. He got that shit all right.
Yeah, Tony Allen did the right thing.
So funny.
In that.
Hey, but before you respond real quick, this is why when y'all be telling me people want to come up here and talk, that interview is why I be saying I don't want to talk to these niggas.
You don't want to get into that crazy shit.
Cause you know when once McCants left, TA looked at V-Bum like
They talked about it for 30 minutes before they left.
and I don't want to do that about people that I like because they come up here, they get to talking, and then I'm like, hey yo, somebody tell this dumbass nigga. Like,
Yeah,
Rue, you know
yeah,
the story about when I was talking to that quantum physicist.
Like you didn't know her.
Come on, man.
Like you didn't know her.
I can't put this out.
Yeah, you can. Who is it? Who was it?
Don't
Who was it? That's your badass one always Dame.
Hey, don't say her name.
Shit, you
Don't
already know.
say her name.
No, see, fine. Go reach in there.
I just put in the group text. I put in the group text.
Oh, I know who it is too. Ruth, she from these parts, ain't it?
Well, I'm gonna give it away if I say what I'm about to say. The way you be talking about them, Dean. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I know who it is now.
Bad.
Sure, I know who it is now. Yeah, they don't bathe too good over there.
You said they don't bathe too good.
Nah, she probably do. She probably the outlier. But the rest of them, I give it to her and her brother, and the rest of them, yeah.
Doodoo bird.
You know what I mean?
Now, what were we asking, Rue? We were talking about something. What were we talking about?
Whores.
Before that.
Brittany Renner.
Nah, we was off of that. I asked him a question. Oh, about McCants. That's right. That dumbass interview.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing else.
I would have got 81.
81.
All right, y'all. We got Rashad McCants. We got. I would have cut that shit out just like T.
Man, you gotta appreciate somebody do that. McCann just talking.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
McCann wouldn't even got the minutes.
TA done fucked around and became one of my favorite basketball.
McCants was good though.
He was fine.
In college, yeah, he was a great college player.
Hey man, that's where it started at, AC.
His problem was he went to North Carolina. He shouldn't have went to North Carolina in the first place.
Why not?
You from
Carolina.
North Carolina.
He was the one option, wasn't
he? Yeah, no. When you're from there, that's where you want to go. But his style of play was not a style of play that really lines up with the way Carolina plays.
Aha!
And he been talking about that in the interview.
What you mean?
He want to go out there and get buckets, and Carolina they ain't doing that.
Kobe White did it.
Here you go. Give me one out. You give me an outlier, and then I ain't researched.
Ty Lawson did it.
What he averaged?
Ty Lawson.
He averaged 20
at 5'10".
Now the show getting slow. DJ, give us a new topic.
I told y'all to change the topic 3 times. Y'all kept
you the host.
Y'all kept going on.
You supposed to tell us to shut the fuck up.
You're welcome. Let's get so what we think about the draft. Shut the fuck up. What y'all think about the draft, man? Falcons, did we look good? Did we win? Did we lose this one?
Falcons won, I think.
Hey, hold on. Give me 1 second of quiet. Give me 1 second of quiet.
What is he playing?
I was playing the Falcons chant. Can't nobody hear it. It's Samuel L. Jackson. We all hear.
We got a chant.
Yeah, it's Sam Jackson. Man, nigga, we want to hear Sam Jackson and Django. We don't want to hear that. But all I'm saying is that we had a good drive. I give us about a B+. I'm happy we took them edge guys. And I hear little rumblings about Ramsey coming to play safety. So hopefully we can play a little defense this year.
Safety.
He said he moving to safety
now.
Shit, Charles Woodson did it and extended his career.
Facts.
Damn
too.
Safety.
I think he would play some safety and he would do some more of that that slot corner stuff he was doing, run game support, more like a strong safety that also covers.
I need that nigga like a receiver down.
Well, he don't do that no more.
He don't want to do it.
He ain't never did that. What the hell you talking about?
Jalen
Well,
Ramsey?
shit, we don't expect him to do it in Atlanta.
Wait, y'all said Jalen Ramsey ain't never did that?
I was just being funny. Jalen Ramsey don't do nothing out there talking shit and pushing people down. You know what I mean? And doing all that type of shit.
A little bit of that too, though.
Hey, wait. You said Jalen Ramsey don't clamp nothing down?
Pause. But
no, I ain't doing that.
Y'all remember the Super Bowl? All that shit he kept giving up with
one game, bro. That's one game,
bro. You remember what he said in the locker room after that press conference one day?
He really ain't done nothing since he left whatchamacallit.
Remember who he saw in the Super Bowl? Let's not play crazy.
Was that Mike Evans?
No, nigga, that was T. Higgins and motherfucking Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
That's a long day.
That's a long day.
That's a long day for anybody, bro. And one of them plays,
young too.
One of them plays was a coverage bust. It wasn't his fault. He was in the area, but he wasn't the one who blew the covers.
Nice memory, huh?
Yeah, I mean, golly.
God damn.
Bro, when I see certain like big plays, especially in a game like that, I actually care about like what the coverage was doing because
them niggas don't do nothing against Pat Surtain.
Where he going?
Pat Surtain. He the highest paid corner in the league in Denver.
Speaking of that, they just paid my
Roof said he was going somewhere. What happened?
They just paid whatchamacallit out of Detroit. That nigga so fire.
Who?
Joseph, the safety. You see what he just
Yeah.
He gotta be fine. His name Kirby. He got picked on growing up.
They could have called him K. They could have called him K Gangster, K Murder. You don't know what the fuck they called him.
Where you from?
I don't know. You got.
I think he's Chicago nigga.
He's a Chicago nigga. He definitely didn't go by Kirby.
Nah, he went by something else.
But I think we did a good job with the draft for real though. Like attacking the defense. Yeah, we got that one lineman, but saying, hey, we suck on defense. Let's go get defenders from top end programs that produce defense. Yeah, let's go do that. Now, we may have overpaid for James Pierce, but Terry know that him and what's that nigga name, Coach Rod with no mustache? They both gonna be fired if we don't win this year. So they don't care about next year's first round pick. We either gonna be good or they're gonna be fired.
That's right. It is.
So shout out to the black men.
And then
I ain't
gonna say he was overpaid though. I ain't gonna say that. I don't think so.
We gave him a first round pick.
I know, but I'm saying we needed that. We needed that shit. You got to remember, our two edge rushers was Lorenzo Carter and what
Matthew Judon.
Matthew Judon. Don't get into the Judon a dog, but it's like if we would have had him 3 years ago, then we could talk money. But now, like I say, bro, that shit old, so it's a little bit different.
But because he dropped that far in a draft that was a weaker front end draft, and next year's draft, based on like prospect evaluation, seems to be a better draft. It seems like if it doesn't work, it would say that we overpaid for the pick. I'm not saying, like, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with overpaying. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you don't get that regular customer rate, and she hit you with the big rate because you're a first-time customer, and it's still good to you. Mm-hmm. So did you really overpay if you enjoyed it?
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely can still overpay it, regardless if you enjoyed it.
The value is the value.
The value is the value.
You may have paid above market price, but if you didn't pay more than you were willing to pay to enjoy something, you didn't overpay.
I'll say this with everything that Georgia boy gonna bring. From what it should open for to be all he can be. So I hope it works. I'm ready to see it. That's for sure.
Jalen a dog. So.
Are you gonna wake up and make it to the game?
Man, we went to the game last year. Why you acting like that?
Cause you done missed a game like damn near every year.
I have. But I made my one last year.
You only made it because somebody flaked.
Who flaked?
Oh, nasty flake that time. We just be all.
I don't flake.
Nah, he don't flake.
When I come here, I'm
oh, you right. It's somebody else.
Hell.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Be
you be down there.
Yeah, I'm moving on. What we thinking about? So for the most part, y'all do think though we got something that we can work on.
Yeah,
we can build on that for sure.
It's a great draft for Atlanta.
Get to the real draft.
But the real draft topic is Shedeur Sanders. And I mean, if you ever wanted to send somebody a message, you send it. Don't come out here too flashy. Don't come out here talking like you bigger than the program. Don't come out here talking big because you your daddy's son. No, we're gonna take. Oh, you clapping, but I mean, I hate to see it. The boy was. We say what you want. It wasn't 5 quarterbacks better than him. I think 5 was in front of
2 quarterbacks better than him. It wasn't 2 quarterbacks.
It wasn't 2 quarterbacks better than him.
For real, it wasn't 2 quarterbacks better than him.
And what happened is, what's about to happen is, and I don't know if he's gonna be a Pro Bowl. I don't know if he's gonna be an all-pro quarterback. But Pittsburgh might have missed a blessing. Truly.
Man, my thing is
to still not have a quarterback and you got them 2 weapons out there. And then you had somebody that could put it on.
They got Aaron Rodgers. They
really don't
Aaron Rodgers is 40,
bro. Aaron Rodgers is 40. That shit. We seen Rue said the same shit last year. He go get his boy Devontae Adams. He gonna go crazy. He gonna do what? Man, I told him
last year. That was a few months ago.
Whatever the fuck it was, last year, few months, whenever it was, it happened. And you told me everything was gonna change. I specifically, man, that shit gonna still be barbecue chicken. It ain't shit. That shit. He's 40, bro.
I'm not.
And it's like it's.
I'm not saying
and you can't think of a more.
I think he's gonna pull a Brett Favre
and go to Minnesota. I can see that too.
Well, I ain't necessarily about the Minnesota, but wherever he goes,
steal all the money from the niggas.
He might play good because Brett didn't play good when he was.
Steal all the money from the niggas is what you saying that he gonna do. Because that's really all that. Because again, he gonna steal all the money. That's really, I mean, like that ain't really even no good.
I mean, the money, BJ.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody still because no, they ain't. Only everybody said no, they ain't. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like I said, we can keep giving Aaron Rodgers all these flowers, but at the end of the day, bro, that shit wrapped up. He already had the chance he needed last year. Don't get it twisted. They wasn't that great, but you specifically said once he got the buddy he needed, man, come on, Devontae Adams had the other dude on the.
But hold on.
They played good, lost.
Let's keep the main thing.
Let's keep it on Shedeur.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Go ahead, Lee.
I was trying to keep it on Shedeur, but everybody keep cutting me off.
Well, no, you talk about Shedeur, man. I want to hear your thoughts.
Everybody keep cutting me off.
Oh,
come on then. Well, you keep it going, Lee. Fuck him. So what you think then? What you think about Shedeur?
All right, so I think Shedeur shouldn't have failed to the 5th round based on who he is as a talent.
Why though?
I said I don't think he should have fallen to the 5th round.
Why you think he
did? That's
my honest opinion that he failed is because they wanted to say, "Hey, nigga, you're not gonna come here and dictate terms into our league. You're not when you come interview with us, you are happy to get this job. We're not happy to have you because guess what? We can function and do what we need to do without you because you're not as good as you think you are. So don't get me wrong.
Well, you could say that to the best player ever.
Yeah, but hold on, you're not letting me finish. But when you think about football, you think about a backup quarterback. Because if you don't draft him in the 1st or the 2nd round, you're now saying he's a backup quarterback. Just based on the way teams draft. if you're saying he's a backup quarterback, am I going to spend a higher draft pick on a guy who I know is going to be a backup quarterback, but also comes with noise and baggage and pressure that can mess up the flow and function of my team? Now, hold on. I'm not saying it can get me fired because we're talking about, is his daddy going to be the coach? Or if our quarterback is struggling, we need to put Shedeur in. And you're watching Shedeur in practice every day and you go, he's not ready. Like, fuck my bias. He's not ready. Like, he could legitimately not be ready, right? But you're getting that pressure.
But what if he is?
But hold on. I'm not.
Don't nobody know if he is, if he ain't.
I'm not talking about that part of it, right? I'm speaking to, like, if I'm running a team, what I would likely do. You got all this pressure. Coach could possibly lose his job because, Coach Prime. Now, coach ain't coaching right. GM ain't GMing right. And honestly, bro, like,
that's on them.
But also,
that's on them.
But that it's on them to feel like that. But it's on them to also do what they think can keep them their fucking job.
I get it.
And if you're gonna fuck up me keeping my job, and I don't think you're a Cam Newton type prospect, a Bryce Young type, I don't think you're a number one pick, a first round pick. Why would I deal with the extra bullshit if I don't think you're that good?
Jackson Dart. That's all I keep
Jackson Dart. That's what I'm saying.
But there's no bullshit that comes with Jackson Dart if he's not good.
The bullshit was created by whoever else.
Man,
that outside pressure that
we can't do that, bro. We can't keep doing that because Shedeur sat out all the shit that he sat out. He was the one who pulled a lot of those stunts. He the one who came to all those combines.
I'm talking about the Deion effect, though.
The Deion effect, we gotta stop doing all that because again,
they're two separate things.
Exactly, it's two different things. Deion was that. His son is coming in trying to live off that life.
Okay, but I'm saying Lee just said that coaches will feel threatened due to the fact that you're not playing Shedeur, and it's a possibility that Deion could come over. All right,
but hold on. But also with the pressure of you watching Shedeur in practice every day, knowing he's not good enough, but he is so fucking famous and has so many fans that they are calling for him to play, and you may have to play him and losing your job because you're seeing he
gotta do it.
Huh?
I said if the fans say something, they gotta do it.
And I don't want to lose my job because the fans are calling for me to play the most important player in the game to put him in. And I know he's not good enough.
What the fuck says he's not good enough?
Well, if he's good enough, then he's gonna earn the spot, and I'm gonna play him anyway. So it don't fucking matter.
We know he gonna beat Dylan Gabriel. We know Joe Flacco is 40 years old. Deshaun Jackson. What's my name?
I don't think
Deshaun Watson is not gonna play next year.
He's not beating Joe. He's not beating Joe Flacco out of that job. He's not gonna beat Joe.
I think Joe Flacco
washed. I think he's 40 and washed.
He gonna get hurt first and second.
He's not washed. He ain't washed.
Joe Flacco will go to Joe Flacco will go to a professional practice every day, a professional practice, and be a better quarterback than Shedeur Sanders will when it matters. When we're talking about training camp, leading up to the season, yes, he is going to be better from the beginning of training camp to the end of training camp than Shedeur.
And he's supposed to be, but by week 3, who we gonna be talking about?
Man,
the Cleveland Browns are not gonna win a game. They're gonna have to make a change. Who they coming to, Rue?
Man, look,
you gonna pick Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders? You gonna pick Shedeur?
No, I just don't like the way they be trying to bash him. Like if you listen to the phone call when the nigga was calling him on the draft, he gonna say you gonna come. The way you know how I am about that shit with them white
right?
He said, well, you gonna come in, you gonna be ready to work. Like question his work ethic. You know,
he ain't been ready to work.
I don't like shit like that. And he could have been harmless with it. They could have been that. That could have been that. What we say? You see that shit they doing that they don't know they doing.
Yeah.
And that's part of the narrative too. Is that all of a sudden this man don't work hard. All of a sudden,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Out there. That's all I'm saying.
So I think there are the media narratives that each have to be looked at in one way, right? And then there is also the football look at it, right? Because you got to remember, kind of like Bronny, Shedeur gets a number, off of his dad. Now, don't get it twisted. Shedeur proved more as a college athlete than Bronny did to earn having him being talked about. But Shedeur Sanders was talked about a lot because he is Deion Sanders' son, and that Sanders name that stems off of Deion gets attention, and he plays quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Shallow, don't nobody give a fuck about Shallow. Exactly. But Shedeur was good enough, putting his wrist up, doing certain things that gets people's attention. He's in the Gatorade commercial. He got the Nike deal. One of the highest NILs. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like Gardner Minshew, they put up similar numbers, and Gardner Minshew won college awards. And guess what? He was a 6th-round quarterback. And some of my football people, right? Black football people who I trust, respect, were not high on Shedeur Sanders. And I think that because Black America loves Deion, we love what he did at Colorado, Jackson State, and we got to watch Shedeur be a college football player for 4 years. And we were bought in on that. I think we get bought in on the success that we saw, but we're not necessarily translating that to what it looks like in the NFL.
I'm translating it to everybody say he was the second best quarterback in the draft.
That's my thing.
That's all.
But all the football people saying that. They don't be good.
Majority.
Go again?
I said they be drafting these. All my point is, okay, what is he that bad? Like, is he worse than every other quarterback that's been picked in the first round? That's all I'm saying.
That's the Sanders effect, though. That drives it down even more. And they turn the Sanders effect. And they also, with certain teams, they bombed interviews because they didn't want to be at that franchise.
That's all about the day.
That's more so what I'm going to.
Like, everybody didn't need a quarterback. So when there's a certain group of teams that don't need a quarterback and a certain group of teams that don't want you to be their quarterback, even if they need a quarterback because you didn't interview well, well, you're going to keep dropping because there are other players who they'd rather have
showing up and wanting to be there.
Exactly. That's why.
See, now you can't say that because he don't want to be there. Like, that's every nigga, goal to get to the end.
I get what you know. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm more so saying like, check me though. Check me. It's like with what we were talking about earlier with me and you. I think it's a lot of niggas. Like, for example, the Cam Wards of the world. He don't give a damn where he go. Shedeur been wearing the same chain that Jalen Hurts was wearing 3 years ago. You get what I'm saying? When niggas already got money, it's not that deep compared. We don't have to go first round. The broke ones got to go first round. They the ones that got to get there. And I'm not saying, I don't mean to say it like that. I ain't trying to shit on. But look, you get what I'm with you. I'm with you on that. That's the only reason why I'm saying that part.
But the thing is, when the broke person comes to me saying, "Hey,
I need this. I want this opportunity.
I need this. I want this. Hey, how can I be best for you, right? Mm-hmm. I want to make what you have going on better because that makes me better. But when Shedeur comes in, when Shedeur comes in and says, how are y'all going to make things right to make sure that I'm the best version of myself?
What's wrong with that?
You worry about you before you worry about the team.
But when you come in with that mentality,
the best version of him is the best version for the team.
Cool. But when you come into my operation with that mentality, you've never worked in the NFL. You ain't did shit. Okay, yeah, you put up great college numbers. A lot of people have been great in college and didn't fucking work in my league.
Hold
on. I believe in what I'm doing. So if you want me to cut you a fucking check, you don't tell me how to do my fucking job. You get your check and you do what I tell you to do. Maybe that mentality.
Maybe.
And I don't think you that fine. Nigga, I'm not paying you shit. Nigga.
Maybe they should have took the Shedeur approach though. Maybe they should have prioritized the quarterback to see what needs to be around him instead of taking that approach. You can approach it that way, but it might be to your own detriment. You know what I mean? No. It can work both ways. That man is not wrong for prioritizing himself in this process. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not. No. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm speaking to you wanting to get drafted higher or you wanting to just get there. If you want to do it your way, you can do it your way. But if you want to, if you're somebody who's trying to make them feel good so they pay you more money, i.e. draft you higher because they may not agree, they may not see you as a first, second round pick, but they take you in the first or second round because they think you're a good guy, You have to play by their rules. You have to play by their rules, and then and can't be mad if you don't. You know
I'm with you. I'm with you. I just say we've seen it before, but with Eli Manning,
but no, you can't make that comparison because they are not the same type of prospect. They were
very similar.
No, they were not rated by people who evaluate prospects as the same type of prospect.
He was rated identical.
No, they weren't.
Thing is,
Eli went number 1.
I understand that.
Shador went number fucking 5. He went the 5th round.
I understand.
They don't.
I'm talking about the prospect, Rue. I'm talking about the prospect.
They're talking about the prospect. You're not, because they're not the same prospect. No, they're not the same prospect.
When you talk about Armstrong, when you talk about Armstrong, when you talk about accuracy, they are damn near the same prospect. Different errors. I'll give you that.
I'm telling you what football people who evaluate prospects have been saying. They are not the same prospect.
They're the same prospect.
If you say they're the same prospect and we're going off of your eye and your grading system, we don't have a conversation.
I've just been reading shit all weekend, so that's all. I'm basing it off what I've read.
You've been on Anscape, ain't you?
No, I haven't been on Anscape, but I mean, Shador's not the greatest athlete in the draft. Cam Ward deserves to go number 1 because he has the highest upside. But outside of that, nobody has a better upside than Shador Sanders. Nobody's more accurate than Shador Sanders. Maybe they have a bigger arm. So, but I understand all the underlying things that come with it.
But like the chip at the accuracy was that Colorado, I forgot the percentage, but they threw a much higher percent, like Shador threw
passes.
A very high percentage of passes, like at or behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, see what they throw in the NFL?
What Tom Brady win with?
No. Yes, but he threw a higher percentage, like an exponentially higher percentage of bubble screens and plays at the line of scrimmage, so that evaluators in their evaluation did not value his completion percentage the way they would normal quarterbacks, because after watching the film, they said this completion percentage that we're looking at here is not a real completion percentage because of all of these easy throws.
Well, I hear you, but we sat down and watched a number of Colorado games, right? Yeah. And more than likely they was tight games. And what did Shador do in most of them? He delivered. And that's all I'm saying
but that argument is not mine. I'm not
arguing against you. I'm just saying I agree with some.
I'm saying based on what I watched with Shador, my eye, not a professional eye, my eye, he's one of the better quarterback prospects. He should have went first, second round. I would say first round simply because with quarterbacks they value them when they want to get that 5th year, right? Mm-hmm. But when I hear evaluators talk about it, coaches talk about it, and some of this stuff was coming out before the draft, like Quincy Avery, a guy who works with Elite 11, respected person in the quarterback community, respected quarterback coach, said if his last name wasn't Sanders, he'd be a 6th round pick.
And the same thing with VJ say, if his aunt had a dick, that'll be your what, VJ?
He'd be my uncle. You hear me? If my aunt had balls, he'd be my uncle. It don't fucking matter.
But the point being was talking about the talent. He said he's like a 6th round talent. He goes in the 5th round.
Okay.
That's saying that the talent isn't what the hype is. That's all.
I know he's better. I know he's better than Jackson Dart.
Pat Shermer.
I know for sure he's better than. And I get what you said. I also agree with y'all.
He's better than all them other niggas, and I think
it's just the bullshit that came with
better than the boy that got drafted around by
Facts.
Then why don't they just say that then?
Facts.
Like, come on, man.
Why don't they just say
that? We know what this shit is.
We all gotta understand on that.
What you say, Rue?
I said, why they just don't come out and say that? Everybody know the truth. Like, we just didn't want him because he bring extra shit.
That's it, because we can't say that.
Yeah,
and
we can't. I get it, but we can't say that because then that's gonna really fuck up our face.
I was seeing a lot of
them, all them little contacts that Dion got. Man, that shit gonna be barbecued if they go say that.
Or we might bring in somebody later with the extra shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they was fine enough. Like Pittsburgh with AB. They dealt with the extra shit.
Or Pittsburgh with George Pickens.
Came later though.
Because George Pickens out there causing hell like that too.
Yeah. They deal with the extra shit until they get tired of it, right?
Thanks though.
But like AB was fine enough for people to deal with the extra shit.
Yeah.
Until he started using that C word and on the sideline and taking his jersey off.
Nah, man, I hope to do it. Show out and prove the haters wrong. But
yeah, no, I'm rooting for.
I mean, the
Jackson Dart. That's all.
It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. I'll tell you that. It's hard to watch for him to pretty much be second string, possible starter at this very point. Because I don't think Dylan Gabriel got him. Me personally, and I watched both of them last year.
Dylan Gabriel's 5'11".
Yeah. So
I don't mean nothing.
Yeah, it do.
No, the fuck it don't.
Yes, it does.
That little fat ass boy from Tampa Bay, 5'10" and killing shit out there.
What?
Baker Mayfield,
but
and we see them 2 times.
Baker really is 6 foot though. He is.
Man, Baker ain't. I'm about to say Baker ain't none of that.
Look at
and he got a
look at Baker and Kyler Murray.
Me, couple inches shorter.
Historically, it like the number. If you play the numbers out, the short guys don't work. There are guys who are short who have work.
Hey, see, they don't work because they don't put them out there.
That's right. If we think about it, the little bitty niggas that get out there and really get a chance, they kill Drew Brees. And then, what's the nigga from Arizona?
Nigga,
he ain't there though. He got the best record of Texas history they've been talking about.
High school.
He solidified what I'm looking at.
But look at I'm sorry to keep going back to this, but look at the
look
at the noise with Johnny Manziel and look where they got drafted.
Baker Mayfield won a Heisman and Johnny Manziel got overdrafted.
It's bullshit, Lee.
Cleveland drafted Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel wasn't going first round. Like, it came out that somebody on the street told the owner to draft Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel wasn't going first round unless Jerry did some dumb shit.
He went.
I don't know. That's dumb because he's going first round.
But they were wrong for taking him first round.
They were wrong for taking Jackson Dart.
I'm not arguing.
At this point, I hope
Jackson Dart
the New York Giants go to like NFL purgatory. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
They're not. You really thought the Giants were going to draft a black quarterback?
No. I'm not saying that. I just don't like them. Period.
Yeah, but everybody know they ain't the franchise. Ain't no nigga gonna be the franchise of the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants.
You talk like it's Buffalo.
No, I'm talking like it's New York money.
But so I don't know.
Nigga, what's the next
we
topic?
shaking it up now.
We ain't talking nothing about Travis Hunter though.
We moving on.
Why would we talk about him?
Travis Hunter, Trevor Lawrence.
Who cares?
I don't care. You care.
Trevor Lawrence ain't good at NFL football.
Well, we not gonna say that shit, but this shit we gonna figure it out. Dean, that's the only reason why I didn't want to do all that, because I didn't want to tell him he ain't gonna do all that. I wanted to make sure. Let's figure something out first. Let's move it on up. I want to ask y'all. We on the last 2 topics, and I want to ask about Stephen A. What you think about him still talking to Bron? Is that some bullshit, or is that more so what he want? Do you think is that personal, or is that more so like he's just having conversations? Then Rue, I want to talk with you. I don't want to talk with you. Rue, what you think?
Hey, you heard what he said, didn't you?
Or did you?
Well, he was on. He was talking to some nigga named Speedy, and he pretty much.
Yeah, the
vlogger guy,
Twitch guy. Yeah, the vlogger.
He looked like Jalen Hurts. But he was just pretty much saying that, like, when he go places, he's like, you saw who was with me at that game. If LeBron would have swung on me, I don't really want to talk about this, but I'll talk about it for a very long time because I really want to talk about it. But he was like, if you would have swung on me, you saw who was up there, 300 pounds, it wouldn't have taken long. When I go places, ABC, ESPN, Disney knows where I'm at. The FBI, local police know where I'm at. I have security. He was just really talking, just real gangster. Like he's surrounded. So like he said, I know anybody can get touched, but I move accordingly.
I'm from Hollis, Queens, baby.
Hey, I don't need to hear that from an ESPN commentator. And stop talking about LeBron at this point. Let LeBron be. Man. All right, LeBron ain't saying nothing else. LeBron trying to play playoff basketball. We need him like then. Everybody trying to distract Bron, Kevin Gates, all these folks. But look, let me say, Stephen A. is, and
He's your
I
idol.
no, he ain't. I never, no, he wasn't. I never looked at Stephen A. when I was working in journalism, but at this point, he's a clout chaser, and the clout that he's chasing, he's trying to stay on top. Same thing to an extent. To what I know I hate to keep going back to it, but what Kendrick doing? Why are you performing all these diss songs at your shows? I understand not like us, but every last one of them.
Bro, hold on. He's
But
performing what his people want to see.
Yeah, because GNX, I want to hear reincarnated. But yeah,
K Dot talking about other when he talking about the
yeah.
King.
Cap.
But
No,
he on his
all
LA
that
shit
cute
right
ass
now,
shit.
Dean.
You say you what?
All it is. He on that LA shit right now.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
We don't want to hear that unless it's G Perico. We don't want to hear it. Or Draco, rest his soul, R.I.P. We don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I understand, but like Stephen A. gotta get back to the basics.
Telling your real story. Like, quit playing with Bron. That's all.
Yeah.
I get what you say.
Leave that alone. Get back to the basics, bro.
Because it's like now, ever since he got that $100 million contract, he keep trying to keep himself in the mix.
His feelings got hurt because I guess he thought him and Bron was cool. You know, Steve
and I get that.
They never was cool.
All that came out. Bron ain't never pulled up on him and show no extra love on that. So I'm
saying that that's how commentators be act. That's how
I get it. Well, we don't give a damn. What I'm saying is the fact when that money really the fact that money here now. That extra 100 M's hit that account. Now I talk to you crazy, bro. Now I dare you to say something because now, yeah, you're a billionaire, but I talk back to you how I want to because again, you can't come bully me no more. You can't even talk to me.
He talking about one security guard he got.
Who?
Oh, come on, LeBron security. Can you imagine?
Again, while he on the court, if Bron hit him, man, that security guard gonna tell the security guard he can tell Bron up and back possibly. But then again, just listen. Just listen. This security guard might tell Bron face up. However, Bron's security guards might come and tell all of them up.
Man,
hey. That you
y'all
how high do you LA? How high do you think that insurance policy is on Bron?
How high do you think that insurance policy is on Stephen A?
Like you're not gonna fucking do that.
You talking about the Lakers and you talking about Disney?
No, I'm talking about the NBA. I'm talking about Nike. Hey, bro,
ESPN, Disney.
Hey, Stephen A. If he put his hands on Bron, he won't work.
That's why he just said LeBron was gonna hit him. LeBron was gonna hit him is what he was going for. That's what he said. If LeBron would have hit me, he would have been himself. My 6'6" security guard would have been all over the floor. Is what he said.
He said he would defend himself too, though.
Who gives a fuck? Anybody would. If LeBron punch you in the face, I hope you defend yourself. Regardless if he beat the shoes off you, it don't matter. It's still the fact of you can sue and all. You can
why hit him when I know I can just sue?
Man, I'm coming in there like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns. I'm coming there like Martin when he
so you telling me so if a nigga hit you, I don't give a damn who it is. A nigga hit you in your mouth, you just gonna fall and curl it. So that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. I don't damn what y'all saying. Stephen A. He did the right thing, and I still say he can. I don't like he's still talking about Bron at all. But the fact of what he did, he stood right there. I'm gonna talk. You want to talk crazy? I'm gonna sit right here and listen. I talk crazy about you every day. Yeah. But the thing is, you can talk crazy to me in front of everybody, but my security is right here. And if anything go wrong, he gonna watch you hit me in my mouth. And cool. Now we will both get towed up in here. But we got the check right here.
That little Molly allegation is coming. Watch.
Look here,
dog. Stephen A. Watch. It's coming.
If you a media personality, what the hell you got security? Like as somebody who follows a lot of media, bro.
That's why I be.
You like dog. Like
Colin Cowherd ain't got no security.
Bill Simmons go to the games. He ain't got no security. Ryan Russillo he ain't going nowhere. Got security. Skip Bayless. If he go outside, that nigga ain't moving with security, bro. Like Steve, why do you have? Why is this?
Well, you know why.
You try to move like a nigga on some hip hop. Man. He just trying to be a street nigga, bro. Like, stop, nigga.
I be listening to Vlad interviews and he be like, yeah, I walk around with armed security. I'm like, why the fuck did Vlad walk around with armed security? He's white.
We don't even know what he look like.
Huh?
Yeah, I know what he look like.
I mean,
No,
I've seen Vlad a time or two, but
I'm saying, bro,
I couldn't pick him out of lineup.
You know, niggas ain't gonna do nothing to no white person because they know the repercussions is coming. You know what I mean?
I mean, he sued Rick Ross when Rick Ross had his people put hands on him.
And you see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. That's what I'm saying. Nobody gonna do nothing to him. Like, bro, what
about academics? You think they'll beat up academics?
No, but the only person that might do something to somebody is Adam 22 because he be with gang members. You know what I'm saying? And they keep going after them, and he just in the, you know what I mean? He just
I would love for him to get his ass
watch
with gang members. I would love for Adam 22 to get beat up because he hangs out with gang members.
Yeah, I don't really like him.
Saying. Like, that's the only reason I can see him getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? Getting fucked up.
You know, I root for Adam 22 to fail.
Oh shit.
Him and Vlad.
What they call them, culture vultures.
I just don't really like their business.
I think I'm gonna turn into a culture vulture and see how they treat me.
I mean, we can culture vulture this podcast. We probably have to kick Todd off, but he gonna take a 2-week break after.
Oh man, why you? Come on, man.
So
I'll be back next week.
Like that.
On time.
On time too. He said.
I was on time today.
Well, let me throw a quick little slide bar. I want to do a quick little prayer for Elijah Arenas. He did the he wrecked his car or something. Him and his homeboy, they wrecked the car.
It was about
Kodak Records.
Yeah.
They got in.
Yeah, they put a statement out today.
Yeah, he up and walking.
I didn't see all that. I just seen.
Yeah, he good.
He up and walking, all that. So
they put him in the coma though, so they could.
They induced that coma. I did see that. They induced that.
Remind me where he going to college.
USC.
Okay, yeah. Can't wait to see him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't wait to see him there.
I'm gonna tell you.
He walking.
I'm gonna sound like a hater on this, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. I've been watching the last before the accident. I watched him like a couple weeks prior. I watched him all weekend. I'm not that big on Elijah. He's good. He's cool.
He's a kid.
He's a kid, cool, but it's a bunch of kids out there. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't
seeing. Look, VJ. I say this. I be having hard time like going up, down, up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that might be what your eye is, but that motherfucker's bad,
bro. And that could, I don't know, but it's I'm looking at that young nigga from Utah, the number one in the country. I'm looking at the real number one. He's like, bro, I don't see him and Elijah even in the same bracket for real. I see Elijah going to get a bucket. Don't give it to him. He can score. His daddy
that's what his daddy
but
did.
I mean, that's what his daddy did, specializing in it. But it's like being real. When you got niggas on that level, we gonna see what's going on. But no, that was all I wanted to say on that. Anybody want to chime in on that? Or we gonna move from there.
Big blessing to him. And I'm hoping that he go to USC and ball out. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to watch him. His daddy was one of my favorites growing up. Until he pulled him. We're
gonna be screaming for him like the nigga on Love Basketball.
That doc about to come out
about
the Wizard.
Yeah, they're doing a Netflix doc called Shooting Guards.
As they should. Dog had the other one. The other nigga that's in there, Javari, he got life in prison 2 times.
No, he home.
Javari is critting
home.
Yeah, he home.
Ooh, I'm about to go follow him on TikTok. That's my nigga. That I know he gonna do gangster shit.
He been home.
Javari's home.
Yeah, he been home.
And how long has been home?
About 2 years.
I'm about to see that because I thought he had an elbow on him. Which no, that's all right though. I'm about to say.
He sat in there about. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think it's 2025.
Oh yeah, that's what he did about a 10-piece for sure. And that's why he been in there a minute for sure. I didn't know he was home though. But look though, so this last topic of the night, fella. Let's talk about it. Biggest and most surprise fallout. What you think? What is that about? I just seen on that. I'm trying to see what we talking about.
Oh, I didn't explain.
Is that fallout or fall off?
It will fall off.
Fall off?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. I put fall out.
Fallout Boy. But now I was thinking about the way with the Shannon shit, right? And how his shit was bubbling. Looked like it's about to go crazy. He was gonna get the $100 million contract. And now all of a sudden it's like we don't know what's next because this came up. Or you look at what happened with Diddy. You look at what happened with like R. Kelly, maybe Bill Cosby. I don't know if you call it a fall off.
All them last 3 names, all them had money before the fall off.
Yeah, so
but
like
they still fell off hard as a motherfucker.
But nah, I was just saying like what's like a fall off that happened that like shocked you and you were just like, oh shit, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like to me, Diddy wasn't shocking or surprising.
May I go first?
Mhm.
Absolutely. If you just don't go too long, pause.
Hey, don't be trying to tell me how long I can go.
Hey, Vic.
Don't tell me how long I can go.
Javaris got sentenced to 23 years, but then while in prison, he was able to work out another plea deal for 10. So that's how he got out.
I said he done been gone to 10 for sure. But that's why it had to be a minute for sure. Okay, all right. Go ahead, Lee.
I'm gonna go.
Sorry.
I think first one come to mind though is like Bow Wow. And that transition from
you say Bow Wow
from teenage to adulthood, bro. I thought it was I thought he was gonna be straight, bro. But it seems like it's been a tremendous fall off from when he was we loved him when he was a kid. He got to, teenage, and then after that, nobody loved him anymore.
Who is it? Ice-T, Bow Wow, T.I., Ludacris. They kind of left music and went to, you know what I mean?
To the movies, yeah.
Really doing movies.
LL.
But they left, but Hollywood left Bow Wow behind.
Yeah,
that was the difference.
And then,
yeah, but like he didn't still keep doing work. Like Ludacris, he just looked rich as hell and do rich shit.
Well, Ludacris always got Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
He ain't got
right.
to do
So
too
what
much.
you saying? Just because Bow Wow fat, he don't do nothing?
Well, I'm not saying that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you don't,
You talking about how he be taking pictures in front of private jets, but he ain't there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
running through the mall and ain't nobody chasing him and shit.
A little capping. We all do that.
But that nigga ain't never just took off on a full sprint and talking about girls chasing him in the mall.
Now,
and this nigga like putting that's stupid.
That was stupid because he probably went through that as a
nigga. But that's what I'm saying. When you in Lenox Mall, niggas see you right there. There's a nigga right there beside you that and they watching you do all that dumb country shit.
Look at Bow Wow's stupid ass.
Yeah, that Bow Wow, why you doing? And they call
that shit.
They call him Bow Wow stupid ass.
He off that shit.
And the internet don't let up on Bow Wow. So, I mean, that's my biggest one. I'll say that, I hate that for Bow Weezy because he deserves to be acknowledged as an icon for what he did as a kid.
Bro, he's an icon. They see just hating on him because
that ain't me. No, I had utmost respect for Bow Wow. He sold out Madison Square Gardens back-to-back nights. Some of your favorite rappers can't do that ever.
Oh, that's facts now. That's facts.
Chris Brown's gonna sell out MetLife.
Goddamn right.
We're not
3 nights straight though.
We're not talking
about
him.
Look, he can sell out anything at this point.
That's crazy.
That's a bad boy.
That's crazy.
He's crazy, man.
I'm just saying he bad.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah. You get outrageous, man. Hey, you know what? I think that's a show.
That's what I'm gonna say.
No, bro, we out here.
Hey, we'll see y'all next week. Village Best, baby.
We out of here. Hey, I didn't press the button.
Huh? Oh, my bad.
Hey, don't say nothing crazy. I ain't pressed the button yet.